to do here that exemplifies and just reaches out to the world other than Caravana? Like, would you do a album? Would you?
I don't think about Caravana in that sense because and funny enough, most times at Caravana time I'm on the road somewhere else in the world traveling.
Yes, of course.
The thing is that I see music as beyond the season, beyond the festival. I create the energy of the festival, but I also create music that you can reflect on. Because at the end of when the festival is over, we come back to our real lives.
Yeah, of course.
You know? So I see it as myself as just creating messages, entertainment, helping people to think. You know, I don't think art could lead, but I think you can suggest.
Yes.
And just lay back and see if people how they would take the lead from that. You know. So that's the. I guess as Derek Walker said, I'll keep composing until I'm decomposing.
I like that.
I got to study a little bit of David Ruther, the icon, this week, and I was just kind of blown away, not just because he has an extensive discography, the spirituality and the broad sense of music knowledge he kind of inflects in his music. And I also liked the fact that some of his music brings credence to some social justice issues. They might be in Trinidad, but they're also prolific here in Canada, like poverty, losing mental illness, social justice issues about not fitting in or not liking ourselves. So I was pretty blown away about that, and I want to know. Because you're well traveled, what brought you to some of those things? Like like social justice issues.
Well, Calypso is based on the essence of Calypso is social. It's like a song, editorial in song.
Yes.
You sing a newspaper article.
Oh, okay.
That's what the essence of Calypso is. So
yes, that's true.
So every story, every event, everything that takes. If you want to know what happened in 1944 and you hear Calypso, you could know what events took place in the world at that time.
Yes.
So there was always that element in the Calypso art form. The other thing is I love history. It's one of my favorite subjects. So yeah. I absorb everything around me and record everything. So I could always just refer to something that's in the back of my head. Now history is not that important.
No.
Everything is for the now. And so there's a very, like today popular music can be, in the world of that short attention span.
That is very short.
You can see it with your kids in the car and they keep changing the channels every 10 seconds.
And internet, they have Facebook open, Instagram and Twitter.
That's the world today. You still have to do the work because at the end of the day, at some point in time, they will get into a certain situation where the work will help them through,
Yes.
So I just write the songs and
you're a great songwriter. I like that one Baja Girl. Like I thought
Bahia.
Bahia Girl.
Yeah.
I mean the rhythm, the hook is so catchy, and it's almost a beat.
Yeah.
With words.
Yeah, it's and the Brazilian government actually invited me to Bahia after I did that song. Because they were surprised. This guy is in Trinidad, and the Brazilian High Commissioner in Trinidad said, "This guy is singing about us and the connections." Because the song is about the connection with Africa.
Yeah.
The girl from Bahia was a metaphor for. I was actually confronting Africa.
Okay.
Mother Africa. Okay. But I didn't know who she was.
Okay.
So I keep saying, I noticed you were like a Baptist. She said, no, darling, it's not so.
Yeah.
Trinidad and Brazil is the same vibrations. Same trip on the same ship. Same vibration. But we come from Ile-Ife, which is the heartland of Yoruba culture in Nigeria.
Okay.
So she says, Ile-Ife, she's what she made. So then that's when I realized, I was actually talking to Mother Africa. So
Okay.
that is the essence of the song. So on one level, it's kind of like a light, loose little song. It was the biggest road march